Guess what? You wake up one day, you open up your banking app, that your account is frozen or you can't access your app. Huh. Listen, all right, I know this can be frustrating. And guess what? More and more people are experiencing this in 2025 as banks are closing people's bank accounts without any warning, without any explanation. Guess what? There's actually an explanation for this. And in this video, I'm going to talk about it, but guess what? I'm going to give you the blueprint on the solutions about it. So therefore you could avoid it and hopefully not fall into this situation. So let's get into it.
Blueprint. This conversation about building up your blueprint. It's time to take it cause time is wasted. Go grind and chase it, don't lose it. This generation need integration with information to move with. An inclination that is abiding and entertaining improvement. Yep.
Hey, what's going on, Blueprint Nation? Welcome to another dope episode of the Respect My Blueprint podcast, where we go ahead and give you all of the gems as well as the blueprint that you need to know on entrepreneurship, personal finance, as well as business, okay? Now, banks are getting out of pocket nowadays, especially in 2025, as it's becoming more and more common that people are experiencing closures of their bank accounts, right? And there's nothing that's more frustrating than you waking up, you opening up your bank app, and guess what? Boom, your account's frozen, right? No warning, no access to your money. You're trying to pay some bills, and guess what? It just ruined your entire day. Now, this is not paranoia or anything that's out of this world that I'm talking about. This is the reality of 2025 with new regulations and the way the banking industry is now operating nowadays. More and more people are getting shut out by banks. And in this episode, we're going to talk about how you can stay safe, liquid, and also in control. So even when the system is tripping out and these banks are getting out of pocket, guess what? You'll be able to go ahead and be able to navigate through all of this. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and break down how you can not only protect your money, but also how to be able to put yourself in a position that you could make yourself bulletproof from any one of these situations. All right. Now, as far as the topic of banks shutting accounts down, this is primarily focused on the big banks such as your Chases, Wells Fargo, and Bank of America, the big boys, all right? And the reason why they're doing this is because things such as suspicious activity, crypto-related transactions, having too much movement, even transfers from FinTech companies like Cash App, Stripe, PayPal, or even suspicious transactions from these can cause your bank account to be closed. And guess what? The banks, when you do open up an account with them, they do have it in their disclosures that they have the ability as well as the authority to be able to go ahead and monitor your account and close your accounts without any warning based upon any type of activity that they deem may be suspicious or not within their banking regulations. As a matter of fact, according to the CFPB, complaints about bank shutdowns are up over 36% just in the last year alone. And this can be very frustrating. Again, this can be even on a Friday night or a Monday morning. You don't get a call, you don't get no notification, not an email, just waking up, checking your app and seeing that you have no access to your money. But guess what? That is not the end of the world. I always encourage that you don't want to put all of your eggs in one basket, as that is one of the cliches that we all been taught in life, right? And that saying couldn't be more warranted in this situation when it comes to your finances, because putting yourself in that position is also very dangerous, as again, on 9 times out of 10, usually when a situation like this happens, it typically happens whenever you need the money the most as well too, right? So let's be real. It's always when a bill is due, you need to pay your rent, you're running on fumes, you need to take care of something, and guess what? Boom, your bank account is frozen, all right? And guess what? One freeze and your rent can't get paid, you can't run your business, groceries don't get bought. So guess what? It's always good to always have a plan B or even a C and D as well too, right? And I want to go ahead and talk about how you can set yourself up in position to have a plan B, C, and D. All right. So here's the blueprint to do. All right. Number one, you always want to, of course, have a relationship with the primary bank. Now, although these primary banks are the ones that's causing all of the havoc, it's always good to have at least one account with one big national bank. And of course, these can be from the Chase, the Bank of America, Wells Fargo, US Bank. And you want to use these accounts mainly for your direct deposits and third-party transactions such as Zelle, right? These institutions have, of course, they are the creators of Zelle. So it's very important that you understand that if you want to be able to go ahead and conduct transactions with Zelle, you want to be able to have an account with one of these, okay? But the key thing is avoiding any risky activities, all right? Be aware of any scammers or just anything that's fraudulent out there that may cause your account to be able to get shut down, all right? Now, the second thing that you can do to set yourself up is opening up an online account. Nowadays, guys, the marketplace is full of different options for online lenders out there. Although I'm not going to sit here and recommend any, because you can just simply go ahead and search online for the best one that fits your lifestyle. There's plenty of online that you can go ahead and use for things such as online subscriptions, use for your bills. And also it serves as a great backup just in case your primary account gets frozen as well, right? So it's very important that you check out some of the online lenders. I also released a video of some of the top lenders that gives the best interest rates in 2025. You definitely want to check out that video, as that's going to go ahead and help you out in picking some of the best online lenders that are available out there in the marketplace. All right. Now, another great option that I strongly recommend as well too is a FinTech wallet, right? And there's several FinTech companies out there that do offer banking services, such as Cash App is a great option. Although I wouldn't primarily use them as my first or second option, you do want to at least have some of these FinTech wallets and these FinTech companies to be able to have a banking relationship with, because guess what? You could keep small reserves on there. They also have a lot of great features and augmented features as well too, that to be able to go ahead and supplement your online as well as your primary bank account. It's great if you want to do quick transfer to someone. Again, if you want to send some money to a friend via Cash App, or if you want to be able to go ahead and do so via Stripe or something like that, guess what? These FinTech platforms are a great way for you to be able to do it. Offer also flexible access. And also, last but not least, opening up a business bank account. This, of course, is directed to all of my entrepreneurs out there, as well as my business owners. First of all, you shouldn't be commingling your personal and your business funds anyway, right? But if you are doing business transactions or large transactions under your business, you don't want to be doing it under your personal account. Make sure that you're opening up a separate business bank account that you are conducting all of your business transactions under. All right. Having that clean separation is not only going to be beneficial and help you out when it comes to accounting, bookkeeping, and your taxes, but also it's going to help you out when it comes to funding as well too, when you need to provide documentation, when you're looking to be able to go ahead and get personal funding or whatever, or anything else that you need to be able to go ahead and help get yourself funding for yourself. And rotate funds into these accounts every few weeks as well too is another great way to be able to go ahead and avoid putting yourself at risk from any one of these banking institutions as well. All right. Quick recap before we go ahead and move further along in this video. Again, number one, like I mentioned, always do not park your money all in one place, guys. All right. Very important that you not just put all of your money in one bank, especially a major lender, because again, they are monitoring accounts nowadays. And if you have any type of risky transactions that they deem suspicious, they do have the ability and the authority to be able to close your account. Also, have a separate savings account, right? This is also clearly very imperative. You just don't want to have a checking account, but you also want to have a savings account as well, too, as this is a great way to be able to not only help you build an emergency fund, but avoid situations where your checking account is under risk from the banking institution. All right. So listen, By doing this is going to help you stay liquid. This is also going to help you in the event that you're having experiencing some hardship with your checking account. Guess what? You have your reserve account, you have your savings account to be able to go ahead and help you overcome any storm that you may undertake as well. All right. So let's be real. These banks are not loyal. They expect loyalty out of you, but they don't return the favor. Okay. One mistake in their system, and guess what? Your relationship is terminated with them. All right. So pretty much what you want to do, again, have a plan A, B, C, and D. Also have a savings account. Open up a business bank account if you're an entrepreneur. Keep your transactions separated from your personal transactions, and also use FinTech companies and FinTech wallets for major flexibility as well too. All right, listen. All right, this is the best way and the blueprint that I can share with you to avoid being caught up in a net of potentially having your bank account shut down if you're having a relationship with one of these major lenders. So therefore you can be able to go ahead and keep your lifestyle going and keep operations going without having to worry about anything from these lenders, all right, or these banking institutions, all right. But listen, if you got great value from this video, do me a huge favor, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also, if you're looking to go ahead and improve your credit, join the Blueprint Movement Academy, as we are teaching individuals how to build a 700 credit score, fundable profile, and get up to $50,000 in funding. The link is down below. Also, if you are an entrepreneur and you are looking to be able to go ahead and build your business, start your business, and scale your business, we have a new AI business platform that will help you be able to set up your business, help you get business funding as well too. Check out uptrendbusiness.com, as this is the first ever AI powered software that will help you to be able to go ahead and build and scale your business. But other than that, thanks for tapping in. Thanks for tuning in. And as always, gang, catch you on the flip side. Take care. Bye-bye.
Blueprint, yeah. Blueprint. This conversation about building up your blueprint. It's time to take it, cause time is wasted. Go grind and chase it, don't lose it. This generation need integration with information to move with. An inclination that is abiding in entertaining improvement. Yep, West Paul with Blueprint. This guests are exclusive. Get on and tune in and then learn some new tips about credit, finance, investment. A nice chance to get rich and buy land. Flip it, quick 9 bands. Learn all the skills from Wes, he did it. Learn how to build successful business. Run up a mill and get the digits. Run up a mill. Look, safe place where guests are speaking. Based off financial freedom. All facts, no cap, believe it. Podcast, you have to see it.